All right, this is the new home of KSFY Television. We will be here in just a few short months at Courthouse Square on 1st Avenue in downtown Sioux Falls. And we're joined now by KSFY Chief Engineer Mike Borzik, and boy, does he have a heck of a job in pulling all of this together. This is going to be our new television studio space.
Yeah, that's correct, Brian. As you can see, it almost matches the same size as what we currently have, although we do have a couple posts in the way, but we'll work around that.
Sure.
And currently right now, if you've seen pictures of this before or you haven't, the sheetrock is not white. The sheetrock has it's a special sheetrock for sound absorption.
Sure.
And of course, you know, we want the studio to be quiet and everything else. What's left really to be done in here is, of course, do the plaster Paris and smooth off the walls and all that stuff. And then if you swing over here in this area, this window and this door leads into what we're now going to call the multimedia room, which is actually a combination of master control and production control.
Oh.
So if we want to step in here, the whole object is they'll have a almost like an H or a U-shaped a desk workout. That one side will be basically a master control and the other side will be production control. And then this whole wall will be a total mix of all kinds of monitors. We stuck a window right over here behind us, and this room or window you're looking through is actually the equipment room. Every piece of equipment that goes in a rack will be we got over 30 racks going into this room with redundancy recooling system in it. So even if we have an AC problem, we still have a redundant AC, so we should never have to worry about that. Another great thing about the place, we're going to be on a generator, so that's going to be great too. Not just certain equipment, but the whole KSFY facility will be on the generator. You almost got to anymore with the way.
And real quick, explain the importance of that. The generators are important for a television station because?
Well, as you know, severe weather can take out power, or a rainstorm or any kind of a storm or some other kind of a possible outage. And it's our duty to, as a FCC license holder, is to inform the public. So this is a very important step for us to be on the air at all times. Take a look right here. This is the new, what we like to call the horseshoe at the old station. It's where the assignment editor will be positioned, plus some web producers, and possibly maybe a producer of a show or two. There's enough seating for that. But the great thing about this, and you can't quite tell from this angle, and maybe when we'll get a better shot, and you've probably seen it before, this wall that I'm leaning against is actually a curved wall. And the architect come up with such a great design. You can sit up here on the desk, and I can see everybody in the newsroom. The great thing about what we haven't had for a long time at KSFY is a sit-down,
Like a break room?
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Break room. We'll have a countertop, we'll have sinks, we'll have garbage disposal, we'll have even a dishwasher.
Wow.
And two vending machines. Definitely have a nice TV set on the wall, some tables over here. Something the on-air staff will appreciate, there's 2 dressing rooms.
Oh, wow.
With a sink in it, so you can wash your makeup off and so on, and clean up a little bit. A couple lockers for your own personal stuff. This conference room, this is all going to be a glass front with a glass door into it. The object of all the glass is to let the sun come through. Our sales department for years have been in the basement, as they like to call it, the dungeon, back at the old station. And they always complain they never know what it's like outside. Well, everybody took that into effect. We want to make sure everybody gets some outside sunnage.
So as you can see, every day, in a couple of different ways, progress is being made here at the new KSFY at Courthouse Square on 1st Avenue in downtown Sioux Falls. It is so exciting to see. And over the next weeks and eventually months, you'll see this entire project come together in just a truly amazing way. We're glad that you're along for the ride. I'm Brian Allen on KSFY.com.